The following program contains sax and violins. Parental discretion is advised.
Live from Denver, Colorado, across the world, wide web at 128 kilobytes per second. Cynical, intolerant Brian Hadley, and the fun-loving lover of fun Jerry Lee McGuire. And now, from Live 365, it's Soundcheck, Denver music scene. All right. It's showtime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, judges, livestock, to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. I'm Brian P. along with Jerry Lee, and tonight we are broadcasting from the Virginia Village 4-H FFA County Beef Show.
That's right, and there is a heavy aroma happening right now that you cannot dig on radio.
That is correct.
And that's probably a good thing, people. It smells like Greeley here.
What are we going to do tonight, Jerry Lee? We got a good show, don't we?
Oh, we sure do, man. We are spinning the sound of Denver and Colorado for you. And kicking it right off, here are The Rumble, wanting your attention on Live 365.
I changed the color of my hair just to make everybody stare at me. Doesn't really seem to be that way. It must be kind of a drag out there when the whole world doesn't even know you're there. When anybody tries to pull me down, I think I'm gonna be somebody now. The world's gonna know my name. Oh, I want attention. 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 Someone pay attention to me. So my life is but a joke to the older people and the simple folk. And when I see my face on the TV screen, I think I've had enough of kidding me. I'm never gonna be the same. Oh, I want attention. 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 Someone pay attention to me. I'm never gonna play the game. I've got a face and I've got a name. I don't want fortune and I don't want fame. All I want is some attention. All I want is some attention. I want 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 attention. Someone pay attention to me. 'Cause I don't wanna be a nobody. I changed the color of my hair just to make everybody stare at me. Doesn't really seem to be that
Denver's own Mod Rockers, The Rumble, kicking off this Wednesday night local music showcase on Soundcheck, and I caught you singing to that one there, Brian.
Who, me? Nah,
Yeah.
I don't sing. Well, only in the shower.
I noticed.
Hey, we got a great show tonight. More Denver music coming up. We also have Dave Barber calling in a little bit with Dave's Pick of the Week. And where's he from again, Jerry Lee?
I don't know, but he wears, he's the local music guru, so he's probably wearing robes and has some incense burning and some beads on. He's looking real guru-like.
Tell me about the book again.
I don't have those notes.
Gotcha.
I know,
It's
yeah, you
gigging.
did.
Everything you need to know about playing gigs except how to play your axe.
Oh, yeah? Well, where's it? Where can you get it at?
Giggingbook.com.
That's the easy part.
Hey, it's episode 18.
18.
Is the natural number following 17 and preceding 19.
18.
And 80 in spoken English are sometimes confused because they sound familiar. Similar, not familiar. Well, they do, because you probably heard it before. But
Familiar.
is a composite number. Its divisors being 1, 2, 3, 6, and 9.
18.
Can symbolize a blood relative in ancient Roman custom.
18.
Is an ancient Chinese tradition. Pronounced Shibei is considered a lucky number due to similarity with Shi Fei, which means definitely get rich or to get rich for sure. Those. Okay.
18.
In soccer is a slang term for the penalty area.
18.
Is the number of players to take the field on both sides during an Australian rules football game.
18.
Is the number of holes in a regulation golf game.
18.
Is the numbered episode of tonight's fine program, Soundcheck the Denver Music Scene, on
Hey.
Live 365.
All right, very clever. Hey, original rabbits for you now with the Inspector Rejector coming to you on Live 365.
Hold the information, boy, until I'm through. Ooh, darling, also trying to get to you. You think you're some special kid, but who are you? Lost in the ego, son. You know what it means to be alive. To make a blind man see again. You can't help me, I don't understand. Well, I met you on a Tuesday at lunch and afternoon. You told about yourself, a damn face was blue, but I never got a chance to tell you what I do. Ooh, darling, oh sunshine, cheers to being alive. To make a blind man see again. You can't help me, I don't understand. Inspector, rejector, forever you must accept. Sitting in an office where I thought that I was safe. Ooh, darling, also trying to take that tape. My machine was spinning little wheels round and round. I think we'll skip around. You know what it means to be alive. To make a blind man see again. You can't help me, I don't understand. So thanks for all your efforts, kid, and patience too. Ooh, darling, also trying the best to you. For now, I have to fire you with all your friends.
the corner stacks of tin. You know what it means to be alive, to make a blind man see again. You can't help me, I don't understand. You got to learn to walk away. It's that time.
All right, that's the original Rabbits with Inspector Rejector here on Soundcheck. And hey, we have a phone call. I believe somebody wants to make a request. Go ahead, caller. You're on Soundcheck.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on. What can I do for you?
Oh yeah. Hey, are you guys taking requests?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, awesome. Hey, I was wondering if you could play a Wanker song. Can you play a Wanker song?
Yeah, I could probably do that. Who is it? What's your name?
My name. This is Jim. My name is Jim.
Okay, Jim.
And I was wondering if you could play a Wanker song.
Sure, Jim. Anything in particular from Wanker that you want to hear?
Oh, probably Circus. I mean, Circus in My Pants. Hear that one.
All right, Jim. We'll get that on for you right now.
Thank you.
You bet. For Jim, here's Circus in My Pants from Wanker on Soundcheck, the Denver Music Scene. right, Circus in My Pants. Wanker, request for Jim. Jeremy, you're back. Where you been?
Oh, I was just in the restroom. Soundcheck restrooms over there.
Right. Why's your phone in your hand?
What phone? What phone?
Yeah, never mind, dude. We just had a request for Wanker, and he sounded similar to you, but probably just a coincidence. It's all good.
Get out.
Once again, we're broadcasting live from the Virginia Village 4-H FFA County Beef Show.
Spell that FFA thing. You just did.
Fifi We got to take a break, and we'll be back with more great Denver music. But first, a livestock show is an event where livestock are exhibited and judged on a certain phenotypical breed traits as specified by their respective breed standard. Man, there's a lot of that's a mouthful.
That's just nutty.
I couldn't agree more. All right, we'll be right back. Stick around.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all got to see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio. Take one.
Behold the angry giant.
Try it again, Alberto.
Behold the angry giant.
Perfect. Good luck tonight.
Behold the angry giant.
Yay! Read me another one, Dad.
This is WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
What up? This is Jess.
And this is Riley.
And you're listening to Soundcheck,
the Denver music scene.
That's right. That's Jess and Riley.
That's right. And here's Jess and Riley.
Yeah, this is one that they did here in the studio. I don't know, several weeks ago. A live acoustic version of Elvis Presley's "Can't Help Falling in Love." It's Jess Hurley and Ryler Broderson.
I love Jess's voice on this.
Yeah, this is a good one.
She melts me with this one. Here you go, Denver.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Oh, so take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Oh, take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
All right, Jess Hurley and Riley Broderson. Number they did here on the show.
Melt.
Yeah, you're right. She does have a fantastic voice. I had the pleasure of playing in a band with her that she's still with, a cover band called the So What Brothers, among many of her other projects around town.
Hey, speaking of your many projects around town, I got one queued up here by No Bargain. Do you remember being with those guys?
Oh, yeah. It was quite a while ago. Great band. I had a great time.
This one's called She's Playing With Your Head, and it comes to you square in the face on Live 365.
What she wears, pants, makes you dance. Give me some shit out about romance. Touch your hair, says she cares, but she don't like the clothes you wear. Well, I guess you don't see what's clear to me. The way it is and how it's gonna be when it's time for bed. All is done and said, it's just a matter of the head. Now you're lying in your bed, pulling your strings until you're dead. You start buying everything she said. She's just playing with your head. Well, she always asks about your last, 'cause she likes digging up your past. She hates your friends, she loves your kin. Seems to her like you're living in sin. But I guess she don't know how it's supposed to go. When the lights turn down, turn real low. Everything said, it's time for bed. It's just a matter of the head. Now you're lying in your bed, pulling your strings until you're dead. You stop buying everything she said. She's just playing with your head. She just playing with your head. Yeah, there's No Bargain there. That's a band there that Brian was in. You know what, Brian? I'm just going to fill out this 15-minute segment with another band that you're in. I queued this up when you was not looking.
If you must.
I must. This one, Full Moon in Vegas, was another group that you were with. And this one's called Voodoo and Chicken Bones. You're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene on Live 365. Dig it.
chicken bones.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This copyrighted broadcast is property of Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Any rebroadcast or reproduction without express written consent is in violation of federal law and strictly prohibited.
Some assembly required.
Not actual size.
Batteries not included.
Use only as directed.
Void where prohibited.
Actual mileage may vary.
No animals were harmed during the production of this broadcast.
All musicians over 18 years of age do not listen to this program if you have high blood pressure,
heart disease,
diabetes,
thyroid disease,
asthma,
glaucoma,
or difficulty urinating.
May be too intense for some viewers.
Parental discretion advised.
Hippies beware.
And welcome back to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. Jerry Lee and Brian P. here with you at the Virginia Village 4-H FFA County Beef Show. You having a good time, Jerry Lee?
I am.
You got your eye on the prize? You see any steer over there you liking, or?
Got my eye on the beef. Beef is what's for dinner.
Yes, you do. Hey, I think instead of beef, how about a concert calendar update? How does that sound?
All right, time now to wake the babies for this Soundcheck concert calendar update. This concert calendar update brought to you by Crapple Soups. Be a man, eat crapples. All right, here's the happenings you're telling us about for this last weekend of September. Can you believe that already?
Wow, yeah.
Dang.
And it's still, I guess it's not hot anymore, but go ahead.
Well, this Friday night, check out The Ghost of Paul Revere. Paul Whitaker and Blake Brown at the Lammer Lounge. Groovalicious boogies at Herb's. Below Zero hits the stage at Ziggy's Saloon. Turtleneck, Dig, and the Dirty Duo rock out at Your Mom's House. The Dark Star Orchestra starts 3 nights at the Boulder Theater. Body Stacker piles them high at the Streets of London pub, while Mustard, Gas, and Roses spray the crowd at the High Dive. I think that's my new favorite this weekend.
Mustard Gas and who?
Mustard, Gas, and Roses.
I like it.
Wash Park rocks Q's Pub. Chubby Aroma hits the stage big time at Lonnie's. Stephen Kellogg is at the Walnut Room, and Effin' the Blues is at El Chapultepec. And you know what, Brian? If you look to the east, you'll find Saturday, September 30th, coming at you with the world-famous Johnsons. Grind Cat Grind, Luna Soul, Johnny Got Rocks, and the Reverend Nasty and the Soul Stealers. Oh my gosh, this is going to be exciting at Herman's Hideaway.
Baby.
You sound pretty excited. I'll give you that.
I am. That's going to be a great show. I might even be there. Anyway, we still going on with the concert calendar update. Blinker Fluid will be at Herb's. Flipside rocks Q's Pub. Dizzy McCartney going round and round at Lonnie's Pub. The Black Madonna is going to be at Club Vinyl. Also, Japanese breakfast. Ever had a Japanese breakfast?
Okay. No, but I bet it consists of some raw fish.
Okay. Mannequin Pussy. Ever had a... Oh, never mind.
Hey.
And Spirit of the Beehive rock out at the Lermer Lounge. And, of course, the free funk for your trunk party going on at Your Mom's House. That's right. With Oklahoma Stackhouse and the Beta Units. Man, see, that's just awesome. Cecilia's manning the emails, so keep slinging them that info to soundcheckden@gmail.com. There's another concert calendar update in your near future, Denver, coming your way next hour. All right, ripping through another Wednesday night local music showcase here on Soundcheck. Counting down and ready for takeoff. It's King for a Day and T-2 on Live 365.
Jones looks out upon the street he's seen 1,000 times before. It's best to keep the world outside. He's safe and sound, the right side of his door. Mr. Cardboard walks his plastic dog. He stops and waves. He's on his way, on his way. Cope. She thinks the glass of brandy gives her hope. She'll only fill it halfway full that way. The sense is only end up halfway dull. Mr. Cardboard helps her up. She slips again. Oh my, oh what bad luck. What bad luck. See me now, you don't. I'm gone for good. I'm gone for good. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm gone for good. I'm gone for good. Looks out upon the street he's seen 1,000 times before. It's best to keep the world outside. He's safe and sound, the right side of his door. Mr. Cardboard walks his plastic dog. He stops and waves. He's on his way, on his way. Cope. She thinks the glass of brandy gives her hope.
Oh, you all right there, Jim?
Yes. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's spin a new one from the Hollow. I'm not sure that we've played this on the show before. If we have, it's been a while. But it is the Hollow, and this one's called Cages.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, it's a good one. I just previewed it earlier. Listen to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Hollow there on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. Hey, I'm going to play one now for the 9-to-5ers out there. That could be you, Josh, sitting there with your little kitty cats listening to this song. I know sometimes I want to put the knockout punch on that time clock. Punching your clock now, it's the neighbors headed to work on Live 365.
Rag. I'll make your day. Get up, work, punch your knock, wake up late. Let me help you, punch your knock, twist and grind it. Punch your clock, punch your clock, punch your clock, punch your clock. Bicycle runners out on the road. Sunday drivers going slow. You know me from where I go. Don't slow me down, I'm gonna blow. Get up, work, punch your knock, wake up late. Let me help you, punch your knock, twist and grind it. Punch your clock, punch your clock, punch your clock, punch your clock.
All right, the neighbors with way too much coffee in their systems here on Live 365. You're listening to Soundcheck. Hey, you know what, Brian? I know a lot of things, so why don't you tell me something I don't know?
The livestock industry has become such a popular thing that many young people are going to junior colleges and universities to be on the livestock judging teams.
Bitchin'!
We'll be right back.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan. We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was fine.
the most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Some parents plan ahead. Some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
We don't have a single friend in the diamond business. Soundcheck, the Denver music scene on Live 365. And welcome back to the program. I'm Brian P. along with Jerry Lee. We are broadcasting live. Well, you know from where.
You can smell where.
Virginia Village 4-H FFA County Beef Show.
You know, Brian, we've had a lot of adventures this summer, and this is probably one of the more interesting ones. Don't get too close to that guy. Hey, Denver, don't miss Sounds on 29th on Colorado Public Television Channel 12. This Saturday night, catch the show's 100th episode celebration.
100?
At 100 with Dressy Bessy. Hosted by Bree Davies, produced by the lovely Heather Dalton. That Sounds on 29th this Saturday night at 9 p.m. with Dressy Bessy on Colorado Public Television, Channel 12. Let's spin one now from Dressy Bessy. Here's If You Should Try to Kiss Her, Puckering Up for you on Live 360.
She's not in love.
All right, some Dressy Bessy on Soundcheck. Remember to catch the band live this Saturday night on Sounds on 29th, 9 p.m. on Channel 12. That's Colorado Public Television. Oh, that can only mean one thing. On the line tonight, ladies and gentlemen, of course, our special guest, David A. Barber, local music guru, sitting there in beads and robes. He's the webmaster of the awesome rockoncolorado.com website and author of the fine book, Gigging. Everything you need to know about playing gigs except how to play your acts.
I got it right that time.
All right, Dave.
I didn't.
Awesome.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
I
How
love
you
when
doing?
you guys do that.
You mean when we get it right?
Yeah, when we do it right.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. This is episode 18. This is the second one we got right.
Nah, we've got a few more right than that. So, Dave, how you doing tonight? Anything going on? What's new?
There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's music everywhere. Holy cow.
Tell us, man.
Yeah. Geez, you guys been playing some great stuff. I mean, I couldn't believe you had some guy calling and ask for Wanker. Who the hell was that?
Yeah, between you and me, I'm pretty sure it was Jerry Lee, but he won't admit it.
Come on.
It sure sounded like him, but I mean...
It's not even my band.
It could be a coincidence. I mean, I don't know.
I would have done it if I'd have thought of it.
Well, exactly. And you're one of the few very lucky people that have the VIP phone number, the VIP line.
Yeah, see, I don't even have that phone number, so
That's a
I
good
have
point.
No idea.
Yeah, sure you don't. I think you did. So, hey, you sent us your pick of the week is from an artist called Tracksuit Wedding. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. These guys are this is a brand new album they just released like a couple of weeks ago.
Awesome.
And these guys are an awesome local band that does a lot of really cool originals and some covers, and they just put on a great show all the time.
I believe I'm sorry, Dave. I was going to say, I believe Allie from the Blackouts is in that group as well, right?
That's true. Yes, she is.
Is there a bunch
of really outstanding players?
Awesome. Who are some of the other ones in the band? Are there some of them in the band that's are in other bands as well?
Yeah. Well, let's see. There's Stu Miller, who is like in all sorts of. Trying to remember, he was in a bunch of bands. I can't remember any of them right now.
Ooh, time's up, Dave.
Jerry Lee can't remember what he had for breakfast, so it's all good.
I've forgotten more than I can remember, actually. But there's also they've got Libby Anschutz in the band on keyboards and a few other things, I think. Josh Skelton, who's been around town for quite a number of years as well, and he's an excellent guitar player. Trevor Mariotti on drums, and he's in something underground. Who are playing this weekend up in Evergreen at I think it's called The Barn.
What was the name of that band that you just mentioned? I missed it.
Something Underground.
Okay.
The name of the band.
And they'll be in Evergreen, yeah.
Yeah.
We will.
And this Tracksuit Wedding also has Joaquina Luma on bass, and on the record, it's actually Susan Phelan as well. So that's two female bass players. How did they do that?
Wow.
And they're both awesome players as well.
They got two bass players at the same time?
Well, two strings each, right?
I don't know. So Susan left the band to go join Ryan, Chris, and the Rough Cuts.
Oh, right.
And Rocky's joined the band in her place.
Gotcha.
And,
okay.
Rocky's also in Hot Apostles, who I just saw this last weekend, and they're really awesome.
And Ryan Chris plays drums for those guys, too, I think.
Permanently? I thought he was just filling in.
Yeah, he did. He fills in. For them
he fills
sometimes.
in. Oh, okay.
It's like
they may not have a regular drummer at this point.
Hey.
Jerry Lee's ears are perking up.
Ding. Yeah, when this gig is done, I'm back doing bands again. So.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it sounds like just a little family circle there, man. It's just like one big happy family with about in their family tree has like I don't know,
y'all are making
50 bands or something.
You're making me hungry with a happy.
Well,
family.
I mean, probably one of the most influential people in the band is Libby Anschutz, who's in the Anschutz family, and that's Anschutz Entertainment Group or AEG.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah,
wow.
not just every band can pull off those kind of connections.
Well, how come they're not signed yet? Maybe she's the black sheep of the family?
I think she just wants to earn it on her own.
That's cool.
And,
very, very admirable, yeah.
Or maybe they haven't been offered a good enough deal. I don't know.
True.
You don't know anything about the name, how they come up with that name, do you?
What, Anschutz? I think it was passed down.
I was
after
talking
generation.
about Tracksuit Wedding.
My bad.
Tracksuit Wedding. I honestly do not know. I think people having a wedding wearing tracksuits, I guess, but I
Sounds a lot more comfortable than your average wedding.
I would encourage anybody and everybody to go see this band because they are really awesome.
Okay.
And buy their album. It's called Now or Never.
Okay. Do you happen to know where they're playing next?
I do not.
Okay. Jerry Lee will get right on that, and we will know after the song.
I will put Cecilia on that right now.
There you go. We'll see how that works. I put Jerry Lee on it. He puts Cecilia on it, and then Cecilia puts Troy on it. And usually Troy doesn't do it, so I end up doing it. So you see how that works?
Guess what?
Yeah.
Troy will be.
So clear.
Troy will be getting hold of it.
They got a big show that they do every year called Sing It To Me Santa at the Ogden on December 9th. That's coming up.
Okay. I take it there's going to be some Christmas music involved?
I would assume so.
Okay.
December 9th, you said, Dave?
December 9th. Yeah, it's a big benefit, I think, for Denver Public Schools, I think.
All right. That's a good cause, definitely. And we'll look into that. So, Jerry Lee, you're taking notes, right? We got to find out the December 9th show. We got to find out why their name is Tracksuit Wedding and why their name is Anschutz.
I don't. Yeah, okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and play some tracks. Let's go ahead and play some Tracksuit Wedding now. Dave, thanks as always for calling in.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
With the pick of the week.
And by the way, this was special guest David A. Barber, local music guru. Are you really sitting there in like robes and stuff, Dave?
Oh yeah, I'm a guru.
Awesome, man. There's like
a guru.
There's incense burning and stuff. I can smell the incense from here. By the way, he's the webmaster of the awesome rockoncolorado.com website and author of the fine book Gigging, Everything You Need to Know About Playing Gigs Except How to Play Your Acts, and that's available at giggingbook.com. Hey, here's Dave's pick of the week.
Dave, thanks again. We'll talk to you next week. And once again, this is Dave's pick of the week. It's Tracksuit Wedding with False Romance here on Soundcheck, the Denver Music Scene.
Been there.
Don't make me sit down. I wanna stand up and dance. Only if it's real, 'cause I won't fall for false romance. Been around the block a time or two. I know how it feels. I know how it sounds. Here comes the blues. Ooh. I wanna stand up and shout. Show the world the truth. There ain't no other way, no other woman gonna fall for
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke. Wow, you're not even moving your arm. I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
And now, hour 2 of Soundcheck, the Denver music scene on Live 365.
Hey, Bessy.
Welcome back to Sounds. Soundcheck, the Denver music. We're here at the Virginia Village 4-H FFA County Beef Show.
And we're playing with cows. I'm learning how to milk one right now. That's weird.
And there's all kinds of stuff here. It's pretty cool, actually, if you're into the, agricultural industry and all that. Especially show cows. They're really cool.
I tried to squirt you with the
Did you see the one that had flames on them and then, like the racing stripes?
Yeah, that was cool. Far out.
I'm not real sure that the phenotypical breed traits are really, if that really includes racing stripes and flames.
Dude, that word is way too big for me.
Yeah, I just learned it today.
Did you?
Phenotypical.
Spell it.
Phenotypical. Phenotypical.
That is correct.
I even looked up the enunciation to make sure, because I thought it was phenotypical, because, I'm not real smart.
Dude, you looked it up?
I did.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
I do. It is time for Concert Calendar Update number 2.
That's right.
Starring Jerry Lee Maguire.
Time now to gather all the lawn ornaments around the radio for yet another Soundcheck Concert Calendar Update. This Concert Calendar Update is brought to you by Crapples Soups. Be a man. Eat Crapples. All right, more happenings for this weekend you're telling us about. Dig this Friday, September 29th at the Three Kings Tavern with the Bourbon Brawlers, One Time Crime, Pitch Invasion, and the Black Eyed Saints. The Canyon Creek Band plays the Little Bear in Evergreen. Stephen Kellogg is at the Walnut Room. Liquor Biscuit spills at Jake's Roadhouse. Ox Eye Daisy, Turvey Organ, and the Church Girls sing hymns at the Lion's Lair. Rastasaurus and Boogie Mammoth groove Ophelias. And, of course, it's Dan Savage's Hump Film Festival going down both Friday and Saturday at the Oriental Theater. After spending all day Saturday, September 30th, at the Dollar Store, pack the trunk of your car full of your friends and back it into the Goosetown Tavern for the big Latin Beats showcase going down. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kurt Connors, No Roses, Godchild, and No Thank You, Slay the Lion's Lair. Clay Kirkland takes the stage at Ziggy's. The Grateful Bluegrass Boys and Stig are at the Psychedelic Bee. I wonder if that's Stig O'Hara from the Ruddles.
Can't help you with that.
Also, Cyan Idols, Lollygags and TV, and Meet the Giant to do something big at the Three Kings Tavern. Rock Hard Dave and the Salad Men blow Lonnie's pub apart. And don't miss the big 90s dance party going down at Ophelia's. You send them, I say 'em. Keep flooding us with your info to soundcheckden@gmail.com. Next concert calendar update be buzzing around your ears a mere 7 hairstyles away. All right, this next band has been around Denver for about 25 years or more, and they're still releasing albums and having fun on stage. Hey, it's King Rat, slugging you square in the face on Live 365. King Rad for you, rocking your Wednesday night with MT on Soundcheck. And now, the cynicalistical, phenotypical P with with this day in rock and roll history, 1964.
The Beach Boys made their TV debut on the Ed Sullivan Show on US TV, where they performed I Get Around and Wendy.
1980.
David Bowie scored his fourth UK #1 album with Scary Monsters and Super Creeps. The album featured the singles Ashes to Ashes and Fashion.
86.
Metallica's bass player Cliff Burton was crushed to death after the band's tour bus crashed between Stockholm and Copenhagen.
90.
Dee Dee Ramone of the Ramones, you're going to like this one, was arrested for possessing marijuana during a drug bust in New York's Greenwich Village.
I don't like that. Dee Dee
He
got
wanted to be
arrested.
sedated, apparently.
2004.
Legendary record producer Phil Spector was formally charged with murder in the February 3rd, 2003 shooting of actress Lana Clarkson. He was convicted in April 2009 and sentenced to 19 years to life in the California state prison system.
2008.
Metallica started a 3-week run at number 1 on the U.S. album chart with Death Magnetic, the band's 9th studio album. And now born on this day in 1943, Randy Bachman of the Guess Who. In 1947, Marvin Lee Aday, a.k.a. Meatloaf. In 1953, Greg Ham of Men at Work. 1958, Sean Cassidy. 1982, Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., also known as Lil Wayne. And in 1984, Avril Lavigne? Is that her? Yeah. Anyway, that young girl was born in 1984.
I don't know. I'm still kind of going back to the Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
That's not short for Lillian?
It could
Lillian
be.
Wayne?
It could
it's
be.
kind of, Lillian's kind of a rapper name, isn't it?
So is Lil.
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of like Lil Sweet. It's the sweet one. Hey, we got some Greenbrier broadcast coming up at you here.
Yeah, we do.
This one is called Fallacy. And you're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
But you can't see how my mind revolves around your idiotic crown. It's time to take your pitiful life. So you can pound it down, save yourself. So I won't be that help when the pieces in shape. Sketchy plans, no. Others think of you can only end one of two ways. You'll either jump ship and try to spin the truth, or get in line, learn to obey. So you can pound it down, save yourself. So I won't be that help, man, the pieces in shape. Sketchy plans, I don't understand what seems among just what you barely escape. Barely escape. I cannot figure you out, 'cause when you get in my head, you fucking blow my brains out. I harvest truth, but we're drought, rain, fallacies upon this picture skew. Fix the cracks and pride the fucking wrong. Right the So you can pound it down, save yourself. So I won't be that help when the pieces in shape. Sketchy plans, I don't understand why it stays so long, just what you barely escape. You fall down, then you breathe out, but you can't see how my mind.
Hey, let me ask you something. Would you seat your 3-year-old child on a windowsill? Would you seat them beside a lit fireplace or by the deep end of a pool? One last question. Would you seat your child in a car seat that's not correct for them? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Secure their future. Seat them in the correct car seat. For more information, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all got to see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
It's better than a punch in the throat. Soundcheck on Live 365.
Welcome. Welcome back to Soundcheck. What the? Wow, something's wrong with that one over there.
That wasn't the one you were learning how to milk, was it? You should do the udder one. You should do the udder one.
You are so punny. You're punny as hell. Brian P. with Jerry Lee with you here on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene, broadcasting live from the FFH A4A 4H something or other county beef show. I can't remember what it's called anymore. So what do we got coming up, Jerry Lee?
Well, let's see here. Let's play this tune by Rubber Planet. This one's called A Girl.
But wait.
Named tomorrow, I think.
Wait.
What are we waiting on?
For the song to be queued up.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, you said A Girl Named Tomorrow. Yeah, I got that one ready.
Okay. Did you put a new needle on that?
That's what happened.
Okay.
All right, Rubber Planet. Listen to Soundcheck.
Yeah, rub it.
Okay, what did I miss? I think I fell into the abyss. Walked in circles for hours. Fell asleep in a bed of
A Girl Named Tomorrow there on Soundcheck, and that's Rubber Planet. And you know what they used to say? If you can't rubber butt, Rubber Planet. You.
That's a little delayed.
Slow drummer.
And on that note, if you can't Rubber Planet, Rubber Bluff. All right, this one's from Uber.
Enough of that.
I mean Lyft.
It's from Rubber.
It's a band called Ufer. They were a guest here on the show, and this one's called Rubber Bluff. And you're listening to Soundcheck. We'll be right back.
So much for that joke.
Well, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
Premonitions are keeping me a listening, but I keep missing dishing compliments of fishermen. Said I don't want to be anyone else but me, but I do want to be inside of you. Said I don't want to be anyone else but me, but I do want to be inside of you.
was a former Soundcheck guest, Oofer, with Rubber Bluff here on Soundcheck.
Rubber Bluff, and then Rubber Bluff. Planet.
If you can't, yeah, whatever. Is that like a half cow, half donkey? I think it might be. Sounds like a swamp donkey. That's what it sounds like.
It does sound like that swamp donkey.
Oh, yeah.
I think Ouija be digging that.
All right. Speaking of that, we should play that soon.
We will.
Okay.
Sometime soon. Hey, do you remember Bill Houston when he used to be on the show?
Of course.
Was he? I wanted to ask, was he the original co-host with you?
No, you know, the very first co-host was a friend of mine from school, and I don't know, he just kind of, he wasn't real excited about it. I don't know, just wasn't his thing, so he kind of quit, and then I forgot how I stumbled across Bill, but
maybe had one of his bands on or something.
Most likely, yep. There you go.
That's how I ended up getting.
Possible.
I ended up getting this gig through Bill Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I think I came on this show with a damn shambles or something.
Oh yeah,
hey, that's the one. And you know, let's play one now from one of Bill Houston's bands. Not Babyhead, but this is one that they put together called New Country Boy, and I do believe that Jim, the singer from Babyhead, was also the lead singer.
I can say without a doubt because his voice is very distinguishable.
Yeah. Anyway, this is New Country Boy with one called Differentia on Live 365.
It's another great day in the United States. Revolution's on the rise and so is my age. If it wasn't for the blues, I'd be another stat. I just got the figure from a 12-year-old brat. I'm working my way to a dead-end job, just for a chance to live like a slob. They're taking what is mine like mechanical burglars. I hope they choke on their political virtues. And when I see her, she makes it all. But she was wild, and when I touch her, she makes me feel a little wild. And when I hold her, I know that all is not forgot. 'Cause when she smiles, I want to give her everything I want. I don't want any more. If it wasn't for the money, I'd feel like a whore. No one forgets everything I claim to be, but they're all laughing when I start to bleed. Well, I dream about tomorrow until it ends, until the day ends, and I start to pretend that I'm holding her forever, ever and a day. Maybe this thought will just go away. 'Cause when I see her, she makes it all. I see what's wild, and when I touch her, she makes me feel a little wild. And when I hold her, I know that all is not forgot. But when she smiles, I want to give her all I got. Day in the United States, revolution's on the rise, and so is my age. If it wasn't for the blues, I'd be another stack. I just got my finger from a 12-year-old brat. I'm working my way through a dead-end job, just for the chance to live like a slob. But they're taking what is mine like mechanical burglars. I hope they choke on their political nerves. But when I see her, she makes it all. I see what's wild, and when I touch her, she makes me feel a little wild. And when I hold her, I know that all is not forgot. 'Cause when she smiles, I want to give her all I got.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all gotta see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan. We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was fine.
the most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Some parents plan ahead, some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This copyrighted broadcast is property of Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
Any rebroadcast or reproduction without express written consent is in violation of federal law and strictly prohibited.
Some assembly required.
Not actual size.
Batteries not included.
Use only as directed.
Void where prohibited.
Actual mileage may vary.
No animals were harmed during the production of this broadcast.
All musicians over 18 years of age do not
skin.
listen to this program if you have high blood pressure,
heart disease,
diabetes,
thyroid disease,
asthma,
glaucoma,
or difficulty urinating.
May be too intense for some viewers.
Parental discretion advised.
Hippies beware.
Welcome back to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. Brian P., along with Jerry Lee.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Once again, with the Virginia Village 4-H FFA County Beef Show. It's making me hungry.
How many cows do you think are here today?
You know, the quickest way, you count all their legs and then divide by 4.
Oh, my.
That's very accurate, too.
4 what? Divide by 4 what?
4-H. 4-H FFA. All right.
Oh, maybe it's the smell that's killing me tonight. I don't know.
I don't know either. All I do know is...
Yes?
Spinning the wax of Denver's past. Here's Jerry Lee with the Retro Record Box.
That's right. This edition of the Retro Record Box is brought to you by the Retro Denver Metro Facebook page. Denver's past comes alive on the Retro Denver Metro Facebook page. Hey, it's grab and play night again on the Retro, and that's where I reach in and play whatever I pull out. So here we go. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, let's all get funky now with Jinx Jones and Friends and Baby Can't You See on the Retro.
Oh, hammer my guitar, baby. Think you know
Jinx Jones and friends, straight out of the Retro record box. It's grab and play night on the Retro. Let's see what we got in the box. Far out. This one from 86. It's Letters from Home with Time to Plan on the Retro. Pow. Letters from Home, rounding out a couple random plays from the Retro record box tonight. You can hear many more classic Colorado bands, plus plenty of new ones as well, on Soundcheck's 24/7 broadcast right here on Live 365. You don't even have to do anything. As soon as the show's over, that 24 hours a day broadcast just kicks right in. Jerry Lee and Brian P. hosting your Wednesday night local music showcase. Let's spin one now from the first guest we had on Soundcheck Comeback Show back in May. This is Kurt Jones with one called Capitol Hill on Live 365.
Singing only song they know. Capitol Hill, loved you and I always will. Hear the sound of the downtown flowing slowly. Capitol Hill. Sound know you did. Live 100 years in a single day. Up and down the street, just the same old way. Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill. Loved you and I always will. Hear the sound of the downtown flowing slowly. Capitol Hill. Ooh, yeah. Take a ride down Colfax Avenue to the other side. Don't talk to me about save my soul. That's something I got to do on my own. Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill. Loved you and I always will. Hear the sound of the downtown flowing slowly. Capitol Hill. Hear the sound of the downtown flowing slowly. Capitol Hill. Hear the sound of the downtown flowing slowly. Capitol Hill.
Kurt Jones there from the album Sugar. That was Capitol Hill. Hey, time again to tell me, Brian, something that I do not know. Tell me.
There are many different livestock shows all over the United States. Some of the most prestigious livestock shows are the National Western Stock Show, held right here in Denver, Colorado, and the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, held in, guess where, Jerry Lee?
Albania.
Houston, Texas. We'll be right back.
Hello, Kubo. What have you got planned for today?
Come on, this way.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
It's the most powerful magic there is.
Head outside to discover incredible animals.
Wow.
And beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure. So grab your loved ones and explore a world of possibilities. Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
My teacher said that we should have a plan in case of an emergency. Do we have one?
First thing I'm going to do is grab a flashlight with dead batteries.
I'm going to start randomly throwing clothes in the bag. You two will be hiding in the closet and Dad won't be able to find you.
And that's when we both start crying.
Uncontrollably. Can you pass the cutlets?
Winging it is not an emergency plan. Make sure your kids know what to do during an emergency, who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311. Brought to you by the New York City Office of Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
This is John Gonzalez, and you're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
That's right. You listen to Soundcheck, the Denver music scene. It's Jerry Lee with Brian P., and we have a new segment that we're going to try on you right now. This is a new segment where we play a Colorado band that made it. And we call this segment
Beyond the Rockies.
That's right. And here is the ever-cantankerous Brian P. with Beyond the Rockies.
This Colorado band got its start in 1974. Their name comes from a summertime tradition of dumping a cascade of flaming embers off Glacier Point in California's Yosemite National Park.
I've done that.
Also known as Yosemite Firefall. With their 1976 top 10 hit, You Are the Woman, here is Colorado band Firefall on Soundcheck, the Denver music scene.
You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. It's not so much the things you say to me, I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. It's not so much your pretty face I see, it's not the clothes you wear, it's more that special way you look at me that always keeps me there. Whoa, whoa. You are the woman that I've always dreamed of, I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. It's hard to tell you all the love I'm feeling, that's just not my style. You got a way to set my senses reeling every time you smile. Whoa, you are the woman that I've always dreamed of, I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart, of my heart, ooh, of my heart.
All right, Firefall with You Are the Woman. That's part of our new weekly segment, Beyond the Rockies, where we feature a band that's, I guess, made it. Don't know what the criteria is, but since most people know that song, I guess that's making it. So
We kind of started that last week when we threw on a
accident.
Sugarloaf
Right,
song. Yeah.
right, by happenstance. I always wanted to say that.
And I wish you wouldn't.
It's just one of the many one of the many other shenanigans that we pull here on the show. And the banter is just outstanding.
Yeah.
I think I've got all your favorite words covered, don't I?
You forgot doily.
Okay, I'll add that to the list.
Yeah, back to the list. Hey, I got Carrie Pastine in the crime scene on the turntable here. This one's called Let's Do This Thing. And hey, Brian, let's just do this thing on Live 365.
Drip, drip, drip like a juicy peach. I'm not for the pigs and
goodness, that's Carrie Pastine tearing up the place here.
Dance floor.
That's right. I was tearing up the dance
with
floor.
her dress way up high and something or other about a juicy peach. Great lyrics in that song.
And I love that song.
Hey, speaking of Carrie Pastine,
yeah,
we're going to have her here on the show in, I believe, 2 weeks from this evening.
You're kidding me.
I wouldn't do that to
You're
you.
pushing my buttons.
No,
man.
I take that back. 3 weeks. I believe it's the 18th.
See?
I'll have to double check, but she's going to be here real soon. Not that whole rockabilly band, although that would be outstanding. It's going to be her and I believe you know who her partner is. They do a little duo.
I think I do.
I wouldn't call it a little duo. Not little like cute, little like small, and member size.
It's a little teeny one.
God, I'm just putting my foot in my mouth left and right here.
Hey, and speaking of guests,
holy crap!
Speaking of guests that we have coming, I think I don't know the date, but I know that we have Ryan Criss. Is it next week?
It is next week.
Ryan Criss is going to be here with. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Bradley or somebody.
I have the name somewhere, but yeah, just him and one other, and they're going to be doing some acoustic stuff, but it's still going to rock because those guys can rock. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun.
This place is going to be on fire for that one, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, be sure and tune in.
Yeah, and we're actually about out of time because I kind of wanted to play his song before we head out of here.
That's right.
So
at 56:30.
You got it. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and Jerry Lee and myself really appreciate it. Spread the word. Check out the Facebook page, like the page, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Tell your friends. Tell everybody about it.
Spread the word. We'll talk to you all next week. Thanks again so much. You're listening to Soundcheck, the Denver Music Scene. This is Ryan Criss and the Rough Cuts with Killer.
Well, I met a man in Texas. We were on the same chain gang. He had killed 7 men, and I had killed 13. We worked our hands bloody as we plotted our escape. 2 weeks later, we were on the move and back out on the take. Well, I'm not the one to share my deeds, so I killed this man I'd met. And then I tattooed one more mark next to the 13 on my neck. And I can't tell you why it is I do the things I do. I guess I was just born cruel. I was in Denver, Colorado, and I stopped into a bar. I saw a man in the corner playing a big old red guitar. I said, "Excuse me, mister, won't you play some Johnny Cash?" He said, "How's about some Florida Georgia line?" And I just laughed. Well, I don't like pop country, so I killed this man I'd met. And then I